Hey friend, I like what the Bible says in Psalm 2:11. Worship the Lord and serve him with reverence and awe-inspired fear and submissive wonder. Rejoice, yet do so in trembling. It reminded me how the fear of the Lord, or awe-filled reverence, is connected with the highest form of worship, awe and wonder. You see, the fear of the Lord and worship is revering God with the highest honor and esteem. And to do that, we must know who God is and what he's like. Knowing more of his glory and his power causes our spirits to tremble and quiver with overwhelming awe. There is a fear of the Lord that has to do with dread and displeasing or disobeying God. Isaiah said, it's the Lord of heaven's armies who you are to regard as holy, and he shall be your fear and he shall be your dread. That's in Isaiah 8. But when we as God's children remain aware of his greatness and his all-powerfulness and holiness, we don't want to displease him. Our appreciation, respect, and love for him causes us to walk carefully before him. I once lost that fear to displease God, and it cost me dearly. And now I walk with a new respect and greater honor of him. Some have said the fear of the Lord is only in the Old Testament, and it has to do with Old Testament piety. Today, God's our friend, our buddy, our helper, our healer. Though these things are true, there is a New Testament fear of the Lord. It was said of Jesus that the spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord would rest upon him, Isaiah 11. The early church enjoyed peace without persecution and were being built up and grew in numerically when they were walking in the fear of the Lord, Acts 9 says. And there's also another side to the fear of the Lord. It's a dimension of honor and esteem that causes us to worship God respectfully and reverently. In the Song of Moses and the Lamb, we hear the believers singing in heaven, "Who will not fear or reverently and glorify your name, O Lord, giving you honor and praise and worship, for you alone are holy." It's Revelation 15. This is what I call worship in the beauty of holiness. Worship with awareness of the holy character and nature of God. Psalm 29 says, "Give unto the Lord the glory due his name, and worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness." Holiness is God's otherness. Holiness signifies he's altogether other than, separate from, and in distinction from all that is. Nothing's like him, so when we describe him, we have to use the language of comparison. Psalm 96 says, "O worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness and tremble before him all the earth." You see that awe and wonder? And you can discern that you are truly worshiping God at a profound level when you are overwhelmed by the sheer holiness of his presence, and it stirs a deep reverence within your spirit. It's a form of worship that causes tough men to cry, pastors to lay prostrate, and musicians to fall upon their instruments. I encourage you to walk in worship in the fear and wonder of the Lord. Pay close attention to how your honor for him increases and how your life aligns more perfectly with God's will and his word. I hope that helps you. God bless.